invest from just £1. This video is going to explain about fractional shares and show you how this feature enables you to invest small amounts with Trading 212 in even the largest priced shares. Let's go straight to the Trading 212 app. On the home screen, we can see different lists of stocks. Tap on Fractional Shares. Here you'll find a list of well-known stocks, many of which cost hundreds of dollars. For example, we have Amazon and Alphabet near the top, both of which cost well in excess of $1,000. The trouble
Hello pips, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Can I Beat It? The answer is no, I cannot. The chances of me beating this tonight are extremely slim. How's it going, Josie? How's it going, Matt? How's it going now? Yeah, so we're going to be starting a brand new game, Nightmare Mode, and we're going to try to complete 45 attempts. I'm impressed that, I mean, you thought I was going to complete Ghosts and Goblins, and how wrong you were. What's funnier than 24? I don't know. Is this a joke? 25. What up, Morris? How's it going? Yep, so, I mean, the goal is to just beat Knee Deep in the Dead. I'm not even considering other chapters. That's just silly business. I mean, I'm going to be happy if I can beat the second. Jesus Christ! Well done. One death done. Yeah, I'm gonna be pretty happy if I can beat the first. If I can get past the second level, I'll be happy because that's my personal best. I've reached the second level before, never beat it. Come on, god damn it! Just want to kill a couple of them because what I really need is a shotgun. Oh man, look at that! Scumbag's taking out half my health while I'm just trying to pass through. Can't hang. Oh no! You can't miss. I can't hang around too long either because actually, should I get the? I guess I should probably do the shortcuts because that is going to make my life a whole heap easier. I can just get this health, get shot and lose it all. Skip a big chunk of the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Skip a big chunk of the level. Boom. Take it. Oh, forget it. Oh! Oh, he's got to take out the shotgun guys first, because, Jesus Christ, I forgot about you! Whatever, first level down, easy peasy. Yeah, the only kind of rule... Yeah, the soundtrack is a banger. Did you know that the soundtrack... I'm sure Al does. That almost every... Well, every track and every level name is based on... It is like... Well, every track is a kind of slight remix of a heavy metal song, and every level name is like an obscure heavy metal band name. Hey, Modus, you're back on your other account. How's it going? Don't be too concerned. Oh yeah, exactly. I need to get through as fast as possible. A few of the copied songs I would absolutely never have guessed. Yeah. Like, I mean, the first one is like... The first one is proper, like, clear as anything Master of Puppets. Beast of a song. Yeah, the only thing I'm doing, which is not cheating at all, is that I'm saving it at the start of each level. And the only reason I'm doing that is because if I die if I die at a level, then I'm going to have to then start that level. I'm going to have to then start on a really hard level with a pistol. And that's it. Once if I get to the point where I'm playing a level on Nightmare with a pistol, and and it's not level 1, it's over. So I have to, at least start each level as I kind of ended the previous one. That's my only rule. Which again is like, it's not like I'm cheating. I'm not using save states or anything. I'm just using stuff that is in the game. And oh Jesus, man. Maybe I should just leave them. See you later, boys. Oh yeah, 75% health. That is... How have I never completed level 2 before? This is easy. Oh! I'm gonna die now, aren't I? Come on, boy. Up your head up. There's still one down there, I think. Is there? Oh god, no! Respawning! Let's just leave. Boom. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So you all have to guess what level I'm going to get it to. Don't guess level 1 or 2, because that's done. I think there's 7. Or you can guess that you think I'm going to complete it, if you're a complete loony. So yeah, I'll save at the start of each level. I'm not doing any kind of save state to mid-levels. That would be cheating. Level 4 is one of my fave songs in the game. I think it's 4 anyway. I'm gonna have to get to it now, hopefully, and see if I can figure out what it is. You think I'll die on level 5? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I'm gonna die. I'm amazed I didn't. Well, I already died on level 1 actually, so that ship has sailed. We're just talking about like, or do you mean that's as far as I'll get all night? Because that's what I mean. Like, how far do you think You think level 5 is as far as I will get in the whole night? I've got 2 hours. 2 hours to try and beat this chapter. Oh, you think I'll beat the whole thing? Wow, that is high praise. A lot of faith. Not gonna happen, I don't think. Hanging with Brett for a family night. We'll watch replay later. Oh, nice one. Well, I've only been playing it for 4 minutes, and I've beat the first 2 levels. So, it's easy. It's easy, Kev. We'll be done in 20 minutes. I'll just finish the stream early. Oh, very good, Jersey. One of these levels is bloody insane. Took me donkeys to pass, even on co-op. Never mind, so once I see the level, I'll mention it. I'll be amazed if you pass the one. Okay. I mean, the one thing in my favour is that... Oh, Jesus. No. Screw what I was going to say. I was going to say the one thing in my favour is the fact that I've, like, memorised the enemy locations. But oh, Jesus, they're back again already. No way was that. I mean, what's the spawn time? How quickly did they respawn? Yeah, I was going to say I know all the enemy locations. I know all the enemy locations on the other difficulties. I don't know them on Nightmare, so it's kind of useless information. Whoa, the shotgun guys are definitely the ones you don't want to mess around with. Because at least with the imps, well, I mean, one, they do insane amounts of death. Oh, what the? This is insane. There's like, the amount of enemies has increased like tenfold since like a reasonable difficulty. I'm not talking easy, I'm just talking like hurt me plenty or something. Okay. Oh yeah. Got your number, son. Oh god, they're respawning behind me already! And in my face! Man! Okay, so I need to get back out of here. But this time, they're gonna be waiting for me. Oh nice, he took him out for me. This room's gonna be full again. Boom. Look at this. Oh, Jesus! No! Shotgun guy in the face. No, it's all over. It's all over. It's not over yet. Oh, I need the health. No! Boom. I'm actually real. Oh, this is... I've got... No. No. It went... I'd started rushing too much. I have got to go fast, but I don't think I've got to go that fast. I panicked. Have I ever played Brutal Doom? I haven't, but I've heard it's amazing. It also sounds like some kind of German dessert. What? Brutal Doom? Okay. I did quite well there, though. I was actually really close to the end there. But yeah, the main ones to take out are the shotgun guys, because one, they do the most damage, and two, like the imps you can just dodge. Like as long as as long as you're half decent, you can just dodge them. So it's not really, unless you just walk straight into them, then that's not good. Oh god, I'm down to 28% already. This is gonna be the stumbling block. Calling it already. Oh, Jesus. Hello, Claudio. Careful with the annoying imps. Nah, the imps are my favorite, because you can see, like, you can't dodge the shotgun guys, because you just can't. You can't like see you can't see it coming at you. You just get shot. At least with the imps, you can see it coming and then just sidestep or whatever. And I do like a good strafe. Whoa! Boom! Boom! Look at that! Taking out the trash. Oh no! There we go. Oh! Come on. Is he around there? No, he's not. Okay. Boom, we'll have a bit of that cheeky health. I mean, the good thing is that they do take each other out. So that's that's one positive, is that they fight amongst themselves. So you can, to some extent, leave them to themselves. Whoa, whoa, and then they start respawning in your face. See, it's that. Oh, God damn it. I've shown you that. Yeah. Emma's definitely shown me Brutal Doom before. I've just never played it. I find their AI much smarter than the shot guys. Maybe I'm just blind. I don't. I mean, they might be smarter, but you can, because you can physically see their shots. You can do something about it. Whereas the shotgun guy, like, one, on nightmare mode, he just doesn't miss. And look at this, I haven't stepped out the room yet, I've lost half my health. Shove it up, yes. Yeah, that's how I felt when I was recording Lost Odyssey today even. God. That, Oh. That game is like pushing me. I mean, I was saying, oh, like, you know, Final Fantasy 6 is all old school and, you know, oh, I've got 4% health. I don't think this is going to last much longer. Hello, why do we do this? How's it going? One nightmare, you just got a block. Yeah. But, you know, within reason. It's that extended version, I would say. Hey, I mean, I'm already, to be honest, I'm already at level 3, and that was, I was, you know, you like a good strife. Very good, Al. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. Like, you definitely have got to go fast, but if you go too fast, or at least if I go too fast, it all goes wrong. Like, I mean, this bit here, it's like there will be backtracking. Like, I'm gonna have to go through here, get the key, and then come all the way back. So, no matter how you cut it, by the time I get back here, they're gonna be back alive again. So, just gotta do the best I can. Take out the shotgun guys. Thankfully, because every cloud and all that, because there's so many enemies, ammo is never really an issue. I'm swimming in ammo. God. That's the horrible bit. I can't let them blow the barrels up in my face or shotgun me in the face. Shotgun to the face in nightmare mode is just farewell. Ah! Okay, go for it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. So, yeah, Final Fantasy, I was like, you know, I remember playing Final Fantasy 6 and being like, oh my god, this is pretty, like, you know, old school, you know, difficulty and whatever, like, pretty brutal. Honestly, like, Lost Odyssey, with the exception of, like, a couple of caves in Final Fantasy 6 that were, like, you know, borderline harsh. Lost Odyssey is way harder than Final Fantasy 6. Like, every boss is a proper, like, fight to the death. Every boss, I just about scrape through after, like, an hour of trying. But I am, it adds to your question now, I am really enjoying it. I am, honestly. I mean, coming towards the back end of an hour-long boss fight. Oh, sorry. Coming towards the back end of spending an hour on a boss fight, then I'm not enjoying it so much. But, but you know, that's like Dark Souls. I mean, I love Dark Souls, but there's still times where I think, fucking hell, done with this game. But yeah, like, you know, apart from, you know, being a bit annoyed. Oh, come on! Bulls are a bit of a pain, but again, it's one of those things where, like, they have to be close with you, so as long as you're quick, and, you know, like, they... Even the pistol guys, they, like, I mean, they get minus points because they're so weak, but they get plus points because, again, what they do is undodgeable. They can shoot, they can get you from a distance, and it can't be dodged. So, that's not nice. Seriously, buddy, get a life. Now, there is somewhere around here. If someone knows, that would be super helpful. There is one of those blue orbs that gives you 200 health, but I cannot remember how to get to it. Come on. Man, I've not got the time to hang around. Stupid bull! Demon thing. I'm done for here. Unless there's some health in here. Oh, there is. There's health in there, so I think I'll... Hey! Birdman, how's it going? Oh, Jesus. So, has anyone here... I mean, Al says he has via co-op. For what, cheating? I'm joking. Has anyone here completed Doom on Nightmare Mode? Oh, always shoot the shotgun guys first. Yeah, totally. They are brutal. They can take like 30% of your health off in one shot, and they don't miss. In Nightmare, they just don't miss. Lost Odyssey seems like Shin Megami Tensei. Yeah, I've never played one of those games, but I've heard very good things about them. 6 is harder, but I can see why Scouse gets that. There's no cheese to abuse. I suppose I haven't grinded at all. Like, I am literally the bare minimum level that you could be. Which isn't, is not a bad thing. It's just, it is what it is. Like, I've fought the minimum number of enemies that you kind of would naturally come across, and that's it. I haven't, like, got on the hunt for, to get new ability. And I know kind of that the strength in the game is more around learning abilities than it is about leveling up. But it's not a bad side effect that as you level up, you get more health and more magic points. Especially when you happen to come across enemies who, and I'm talking regular enemies. I'm not even talking bosses. Like regular enemies who are just like, yeah, I'll take half your health off in one hit. That's perfectly normal. Played OG Doom so long ago, I don't remember what difficulty I completed it on. I'm gonna bet that it wasn't Nightmare bad. I don't know. Unless you're some kind of Doom god. Like, if I play it on Hurt Me Plenty, I could complete this in 20 minutes. Nightmare, I'm banking on the fact that I won't complete it at all. Is my guess. I mean, what are we on? I think we're on level off. What the hell? Does anyone know? Someone's probably told me, and I've missed it in the chat or something. How often do enemies respawn? Because I'm convinced some of them are like... Some of them, it's like 5 seconds. Jesus. Stay down. There we go. Oh! God damn it. You pop your head around that corner and it's just like, goodbye health. Oh, now they're behind me as well. Most of Doom... Oh, I've beaten all 4 episodes of Doom 1 on Nightmare. Oh man, that is skills. No wonder you're the one giving me the tips then. Happy to admit co-op is cheating. There's not a bloody chance I could do this solo. Oh, it can't be that. It's still got to be pretty insane with co-op. Would you rather have only the rocket launcher but 0 armor? Or fists but 100% armor? I'm going rocket launcher. I don't want to... I reckon I'd struggle to beat this game with fists on, like, the easiest difficulty. Fists are garbage. Most of Doom 2 couldn't get past Dead Simple. Oh, man. You're clearly a pro. I don't know, Moldy. I think the answer's probably going to be no. Claudio knows. It's all about the rocket and the no armor. Yeah, that is the risk. That is the risk with the rocket launcher. Of just panic. Blowing yourself up. Letting one off right in someone's face. Boom. Just, do you know what, mate? I genuinely, I'm starting to think that maybe the strat is take out the shotgun guys and run. It'd help if I could aim. That would definitely be a boost to my chances. Where's the music gone, by the way? I've died so many times, the game's just like, nope. You've lost your privileges. Where's the music? Outrageous. Right, I know it sounds a bit silly getting these guys behind me, but I feel like if I don't, they're just gonna shoot me in the back. And then I will be dead. Get out of the way! Right. Come on. Kill you. Pop your head around here. Bang. Bang. Oh! I need to take out the... Oh, God! I do not want you nodding on my face! There we go. I think someone's just spawned in behind me. Heard the sound effect. Right, we'll take out the imps. collect the health. It only costs 4 bullets. Basically costs 4 bullets to get a bit of my health back. Okay, boom. Let's do this. Maybe I need to do this more. Jesus. A little bit more wisely. Every time I've tried to do this so far, oh, come on, that's not fair. Fell in, man. Fell in the acid. I was going well there. Hey, Cardigan, how's it going, man? You'd have access to Berserk, though. That is true. Something like 40 secs. That's, oh, man. It's not enough, is it? I'll just pretend every level is Master of Puppets. Oh! Get out of my way. Hey, 83 health. Oh, come on. Spawning. 93%. I'll take me some of that. It's as good as it's got. Oh, yes. 90. I just made it to the door with 90%. My God. Usually here I've got like 20%. Rocking and rolling. I mean, this is going to be like this is a thing that I can see myself having a better chance of beating than, say, like Ghosts and Goblins, because it's just like, it's quite a short game, and if I can just memorize enemy placements and get a bit better at aiming and all that stuff, if I can just do everything really well, then it'll be easy. Oh God, I'm on 100% health. My God, I'm like a doomed god. Right, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, jeez. What the hell? Have I just... What happened? Why did I get my gun out? Oh, no. No. I'm not having it. I almost just blew it there. I don't even know how... I must have accidentally changed weapon. Not having it. Not having it. Get out of my... Oh! No. No. No! I was so close to a health thing. I was desperately running for the med kit. Can't hear the music. I mean, I can hear it very quietly. I can hear the sound effects of the... Maybe the guns are just massively overpowering the music. It's like a very quiet music for this one. If they shoot anywhere in your immediate area, you're done. Yeah. On Nightmare, the enemies' attacks are like home. Yeah, the imps ones are like homing missiles, but at least again, I have some say over that. Yeah, I'm playing on the 360 with Leah's. There you go. There's Lost Odyssey there, Al. One for you. Yeah, I'm playing on the 360. Oh, so well, sorry, no, I'm playing on the Xbox One. It's the 360 version, but I haven't got a 360 anymore. Might be yeah, Ghosts and Goblins. I probably did start with the hardest, so in a way, the only way is up, and I've already beaten that because, which I kind of was my goal coming into tonight. It was like, well, last time I only got to level 2, so if I can beat level 2, if I can get past level 2 in this, then you know, I've beat my personal best. I can't believe how good that last run was going. If I was a cheat, I'd have save stated somewhere midway through that and then just reloaded, but I'm not going to do that because that would just be like, well, it would defeat the challenge, wouldn't it? I'd just be like, right, kill one enemy, save, kill one enemy, save. Oh, Jesus Christ. Turn it open options. It's a mild level. Yeah, I assume it's just this level, because like the first level, which is Master of Puppets, was like really loud, or at least loud enough. Just do everything perfectly and don't get hit. Easy. Yeah, I mean, Lost Levels is going to be hard, but at least with Lost Levels, like, I mean, the thing is, I've picked things that are hard to complete, so every single one of these is going to be hard to complete, but some of them are harder than others when it comes to just making some kind of progress. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't know. Like, like, lost levels might be, like, really hard to complete, but I still reckon I could get, you know, halfway through the game pretty easy. Whereas getting halfway through this or halfway through Ghosts and Goblins that's an achievement in itself. Oh, what the hell? She did it again. Trying to screw me over. Maybe maybe my finger slipped. It is possible. Die, you pink beasts. Right. Look at this. We're on 92% health. I mean, see, I do feel like I'm definitely getting better, which is a good sign. Because, you know, when I was playing Ghosts and Goblins, I didn't even feel like I was getting better. I felt like I was just, you know, going around in circles, just banging my head against the brick wall. This is the kind of thing where it's like, okay, I've done better. You know, I'm doing better. Oh, yo. There's nothing I want less than to walk around the corner and to see a shotgun guy in my face and then unload. There we go. 20%. Gotta make it back to... No, I'm dead. See, I'm leaving a health pack in the main hallway because I don't need it. So it's there waiting for me if I can make it that far. I love that there's no loading after deaths. Then yes, I know. It's the thing I love about like Celeste and Cuphead and Super Meat Boy and all those kind of like all those games where you just know you're gonna die 50 times, but it's fine when you it's fine when it's so quick to reload. Whereas that's my only complaint about Jedi Fallen Order on PS4. I really like. I'm proper loving the game. It's really good, but the loading times. I mean, it might be partially because I'm on a PS4 standard or whatever instead of a Pro, but you know, we're talking like I don't know, 15 maybe 20 seconds per like reloading time per death, and it's like it's not the easiest game in the world, so you're gonna die a fair bit, and that's like too much. I mean, I don't like any loading times. It's what puts me off. It's what puts me off stuff like GTA Online, because it drives me mad that it takes like, you know, 5 minutes to load into a lobby, and then you go into some mini game, die, and then it's like, oh, 5 minutes to load back into the lobby. Oh, you want to pick another mini game? 5 minutes again to load back into that mini game. Like, you genuinely spend more time waiting than you do playing. That's not what I'm about. Get out of it! I'm trying to leave here, man. You're coming up behind. What are you packing in? They won't stop. No! I saw that one coming and there was nothing I could do about it. Oh, 7%. Just go for it. Stupid strat. Never gonna work. Definitely not a fan of loads in the face. World 4 is where lost level gets insane. I can't even remember how many worlds there are. Is it 7? You can totally beat Ninja Gaiden. Worst case scenario, you get stuck at the last level. Yeah, I mean, I expect to get semi-far in that. But yeah, it's the last level, isn't it? It's kind of famous for... mainly because, isn't it like, you've got to fight like 3 bosses in a row or something, and if you die on any of them, you go straight back to the beginning of the level or something. Something like... I remember hearing something like that. There's some kind of like... lack of a checkpoint situation going on that people don't like. Oh my god. I'm convinced it's like random. It's not, obviously. But I'm convinced the spawning of enemies is just random. Sometimes I come up and think, Jesus, where have you guys all come from? And then other times it feels like there's not that many around. Who's that? Get out. Not on my patch. This is proper. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty intense. The one good thing about those bull demon things is that their AI is garbage. Like, you can literally just like shotgun them in the face, step back about an inch, shotgun them again, step back about an inch, shotgun them, you know, like it's so easy to just stay outside of their gnawing range. Oh my god, what the hell's going on? See what I mean about the randomness? I've come back here this time and almost nothing's respawned. It's like the game's broken. There's no enemies here. It's amazing. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh no. I used that health earlier, didn't I? Damn it. That's mildly annoying. More than mild. Oh god. This is gonna be hard. I need to kind of get through this door, guys. Fast. Because there's going to be stuff coming behind me. You bloody let me in. Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm so close to the end, but I'm not going to make it. Just saying. Oh. Oh. No! I saw I was on 6% and then I was about to just make a run for the med pack that I saw in front of me. Obviously, stupid idea. Are we talking about going through all 8 worlds in Lost Worlds or skipping some? Oh, I'll be doing it legit. I won't be skipping. Just because it kind of, I guess you could argue. Some people, you know, some people argue over it and whatever, but like, if I'm going to try and like beat it for the challenge, then it's not, it removes a hell of a lot of the challenge if I'm just going to like skip 50% of the game. And I think you might even be able to skip more than 50% of the game. So yeah, I will, Albert, don't get legit. Not that using war pipes is not legit, but you know what I mean. No warps. Should put that in the title actually, in the thumbnail or something. Lost levels, no warps. By a noob. Not gonna get completed. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I think you are right, by the way, to, I mean, ignore imps as much as I can. Like, obviously, like, if there's just a clan of them, right in my face, I need to kind of at least clear a path or whatever. But, yeah, I think otherwise, kind of leave them to it. 95% health, so I'm not even going to bother going back for that health. Oh, oh, he's going quick. He's going quick. Oh, he got a shotgun in the face. No, they didn't open. See you later. Oh, I left that one here this time. Boom. That is what I was hoping to do the other time, and I didn't. 86%. No, this is where I can all. Oh, I've had my health halved. More than. Oh god. I guess I've had plenty of chance to. Oh Jesus. That is a fireball in the face. And then a door on the head. Look at that. Door on the head. Thanks for that. Just to rub it in. Now then, blah. Blah. How's it going, Buzzbox? They seem too long to be fair. Dark Souls are also big loading times. Maybe it's the Switch in handheld though. I don't know what it's like in I don't know what it's like on the Switch. I don't recall thinking they were massively big in when I played it on the PS4 or the PC. So it might be the Switch, or I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bit more forgiving with it. But it definitely, definitely, Fallen Jedi is significantly worse than Dark Souls for loading times. Like, you know, enough for me to notice it, because, you know, there were times when I was streaming and I'd die and I'd be literally like just sat on the waiting screen for 10 seconds just going just, you know, just chatting because I've got nothing to do. There shouldn't be that. I know it sounds really like, I don't know, it's like first world problems or whatever, like, you know, because when I was a kid and we used to play on, you know, Commodore 64 and a game, and oh, you arsehole. It was going so well until someone blew up a barrel in my face. Yeah, you know, back then, it, you know, it was 10-minute loading times just to get a game to turn on. And half the time, you turned it on and then you got bored after 5 minutes. And, and you literally had spent more time getting it to load than playing it. Oh, I want to be the guy. I do want to do that, but it's again, it's one of those ones where, you know, I'll be doing it for a laugh and I'll be doing it to see how far I can get. But I have absolutely zero expectations of being able to complete that game. Like, I've had a little go of it before. I haven't put much time into it, but I put enough time into it to think this is horrible. It falls into that category of I know it's a very different kind of game, but it falls into that category of you know, that, do you remember that game that was like, everyone thought it was really cool for like a couple of months? What was it, like Benny someone, it was the name of a guy getting over it. It was like, you know, whoever made the game, it was like Benny Badgers getting over it. I played getting over it for like 5 minutes and hated it. I just hated it. Bennett Foddy. Not Benny Badger then. Yeah, I hated it. Like, it wasn't even like, you know, people are like, oh, you know, it's a rage game. It's like, yeah, but, you know, people say Dark Souls is a rage game, and I get that, but it's fun as well. Like, you can't just be rage without the fun. Then that's not, it's no longer a game. Then it's like torture. I don't know. I just couldn't get the controls, and I get that. I get that is the difficulty of it, but that's not my idea of fun difficulty. You know what I mean? Like, I think that the games that are fun with difficulty tend to have like simple, like Cuphead is, you know, obviously really hard, and yet I could teach the controls to, you know, a 5-year-old in 2 minutes. You know, like, the difficulty doesn't come from just a garbage control system, which is fine. Obviously, that's what they were going for. They were going to try and just annoy people, and they did an excellent job. Jesus, if I could just hit him, that'd be lovely. What, you think I don't... Are you saying I don't want to be the guy as like Celeste? I think that's very disrespectful to Celeste, and very kind to I don't want to be the guy. Jesus, I just killed you. I mean, they're both platformers, I'll give you that. From what I've seen of it. But, like, you know, again, like, Celeste falls into that category of, like, it's fair. It's garbage, Emma, that's why. It's garbage. It's a terrible game. That rubbish game with a pickaxe. Yeah, that one. Or sledgehammer all of it. Oh, man. Guy's got a reputation for making hard games that control weird. Remember QWOP? I don't... Their name rings a bell, but I haven't played it. Oh, no, I just meant, like... I don't know, like... Even you know, obviously, Celeste is, like... You know, old-fashioned... old-fashioned... Old man! Like, you know, it's pixel art or whatever, but it looks really nice. It handles really nice. Whereas, I want to be the guy, with all due respect. I mean, I'm perfectly happy to play it, but with all due respect, it looks like a really crappy, cheap indie game that, you know, it may have taken ages to make, but it doesn't look like it. You know what I mean? It looks like one of those games that people make in little, like, you know, download your own, you know, how to make a platform, and, you know, and it's just made in like a little program or whatever. And it may well be like that, I don't know, but like, I don't know, Celeste has got like amazing music and and it's fair and it looks nice, and I don't know. big fan. I mean, I am a big fan of Celeste, so I may be slightly. But yeah, difficulty's another. It's on another planet. But I just meant like. Yeah, like I'll tell you what the difference is with. By the way, peeps, if you're here and you haven't left a like, what the hell are you doing? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah, the thing the standout thing for me about and I don't know how you. I mean, I know it's some people are split about this, about whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. And in certain cases, like Lost Odyssey, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. But there are other games where I don't think a game's difficulty should be based entirely around the fact that you don't know what's coming. It's like I Want to Be the Guy is just a series of gotchas. It's like, you know, oh yeah, I got to the next bit. Oh, there was some invisible spikes. How did I not know they were there? Or whatever. Like, you know, like it's like constantly just it's memorization, and I think there's a lot of that in Battletoads, and I think people rightly have a right to complain that that's an annoying feature of Battletoads. Like, Battletoads is a game where realistically you could be absolutely amazing. You could be like the best gamer in the world, you know, unbelievable reflexes, blah 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 blah. But if you haven't played Battletoads before, you won't complete it first time. Doesn't matter how good you are, you can't complete it first time because there's just too like, you know, didn't you know that there was an enemy off screen shooting at you? Like, you know, it's just too many like gotcha moments like that. Whereas, you know, like Celeste and Cuphead and whatever, like, it's perfectly reasonable if you know the genre and you're good and you got good reflexes. You could, you know, you won't because it's really hard, but you could feasibly, you know, beat that game, you know, with very little deaths and whatever, because it's just a case of, you know, good reactions and it's not unfair. Whereas I Don't Want to Be the Guy is like, you know, you spend 20 deaths figuring out how to get past the first like hidden obstacle, and then when you get past it, you have to spend another 20 deaths figuring out like where's the invisible bit of floor that I'm gonna fall through, you know. and it's like, I don't know. There's a time and place for that, I guess. But you know, I kind of feel like if you're really good at something, you should be able to do it first time. And as I say, I mentioned Lost Odyssey because it's not quite true of Lost Odyssey. I think probably there are things that you couldn't do first time in Lost Odyssey. Because you know, you need to. It's nice to know the boss's weaknesses and all that. But I forgive that because it kind of. I think that's probably a mechanic that belongs more in RPGs, where it is like, you know, there is it's the strategy element, isn't it? You can't plan about how to take on a boss until you know what the boss is capable of doing and whatever. So I don't see it as a big issue in that, but when it's just like, oh, come on! Went from like 100 to like nothing in like a second. I guess it's more of a memory game. It all depends on how good one... Yeah, exactly. It is. That's the thing. That's what it means. So, like, I Don't Want to Be the Guy is like a memory game. You have to remember the right path. And that's all it is. And it's like, you know, you're constantly like, each time you die, you get one step... You know, you get like one step further until... And then you hit the next bit that's unfair. And you keep trying until you figure out what to do. And so on. Okay, I'll turn the sound effects down a bit. Settings. Effects. They are set to 12. That does seem excessive. I mean, surely they should be kind of in line with each other. Oh, I can make this. Why would you not have the screen set to 10? Set the screen to 11. There we go. What a bit bigger. You have to memorize patterns, but you only get You only get 1,001 lives? Oh, really? I didn't even realize. I just assumed... I mean, clearly I didn't play it long enough to reach the point of running out. Can you imagine that, though? If you get right near the end of the game and then you run out of lives, that would be the ultimate kick in the teeth. But, look at this. Why is he spawning? That wasn't even a respawn guy. That was just, I'm going to just throw an enemy in your face out of nowhere. This is madness. I think that's why, I think it's also, it might work in my favor that eventually I'll, like the other time, like that attempt not long ago, where eventually I'll get one go where things just spawn the right way, or rather don't spawn. And I'll just, like, it'll all go well for me, because I'll just get lucky with who spawns where. Right, let's get me some med kit. I don't really want to hang around here too long. Getting this med kit is the difference between everyone respawning in that room and no one respawning in that room. I can't see anything. God damn it. Yeah, see, if I hadn't got this med kit, I'd probably have a clear path to get out of here. Oh. Get out. Oh. Damn it. No! Sound effects down a few more. Music up, please. Can actually hear the music now. I was talking about a different game, not I Want to Beat the Guy. It's the same style though. It's called 1001 Spikes. Okay. Mixed feelings. My fave genre, Mega Man's a mix of reaction, but I think memorization is crucial too. And if you beat a boss first try there, I consider it a fail of the game. Really? I don't know. I'm like, I think. Oh, I forgot to reload. I am not using a pistol. Can you imagine me trying to? That's what I mean. That's why I had to save it at the end of at the start of each level. Trying to, like, if I had to then, like, not save it and then do this level with a pistol, that'd be it. Like, no chance of me. all chance of me completing this challenge would be gone. 100%. Yeah, does anyone know how to get that blue sphere? I did know how to get it many moons ago, but it's been a while. I mean, it might not even be worth it, to be honest. I'd probably die so much on the way there, and then by the time I got back out of there, I probably would have lost most of it. It's probably not even worth going for. Down. Man. Right, 40%. So if I... Okay, 30%. Oh, 10%. Sweet. Dead. Yeah, I don't know. I think you could definitely do some bosses first time in Mega Man. It does obviously help if you know the weakness, but and you often won't. But you can kind of, you know, in the old days, like I would just every time I'd see a new boss, I would just like, you know, I would just kind of, you know, get one weapon out, fire it at him, get another weapon out, fire it at him, get another weapon out, fire it, and keep doing that until I kind of, because it's not usually like, it's not a subtle difference. It's usually like everything does small damage and then one weapon does an enormous amount of damage. So it's quite easy to usually to see which one's like his weakness. But yeah, if you can figure out the weakness, then I think most Mega Man bosses go down pretty easy. Unless it's like, yeah, Yellow Devil, who's just hell. That could be a challenge, completing Mega Man 1. Mega Man 1 is seriously hard. Not even because, like, to be honest, it's only seriously hard because of that one boss, I think. I don't think the rest of the game is that bad. I mean, it's Mega Man standard, so it's not easy, but it's not, like, insane. Oh, Al, is this the level? Yeah, Al, I've been stuck on here for quite some time now. Hello, Oogie. How's it going? Yeah, it went really well. She was like, she got a phone, and she's like, I've never seen her so happy with it. You know, she's had many good presents over the years and whatever, but like, I don't know, she was just like proper happy. Like, I've never seen such joy. But yeah, it was good. Yeah, so how's everyone doing, by the way? I was gonna say, because in terms of the like whole coronavirus, like who's on lockdown, is like who's still in work, who's admitted defeat? Because we found out today, I mean, the rest of the world has been doing it for weeks. We finally caught up in England, but they announced today that they're gonna close all schools in Scotland, England, Wales, as of Friday. So my kids have got 2 more days in school, and then that's it. Homeschooling / doing a bit of school and not. You know what I mean? They'll do some schooling, but they're probably not going to do as much, or maybe not academically as much as the maths school. But yeah, Emma's already talking about doing a baking class with Leah. Get your stinking shotgun. Oh god. No! No! It's the backtracking. That's what's so hard. Like, the getting back out of there when everyone is respawned behind me. That's by far the hardest bit. Like, when I'm just going through an area first time round, I'm quite surprised at how little trouble I'm having, to be honest. It's just when you're backtracking, then you've got like it's almost like you've got twice as many enemies, because you've got all the ones that are respawning plus other ones, and they're behind you and they're in front of you, and it just gets out of control. Maybe the key is don't kill them, because if you don't kill them, they can't respawn. every cloud. Just don't kill them. 1, 2, 3. All about the shotgun dudes. If I could just hit one. Thank you. Oh, missed. Boom, boom. So where do you reckon you could get up to then, Al, if you weren't, if you weren't co-oping? Oh, he's behind me. There we go. Boom. No, just lost a ton of health. More than I wanted to. I might just go with the strat of thank you for the key, I'm out of here, and then just hope that no one's respawned yet. Oh, I'm in the attic. Okay, I think that might have worked. It might have worked if I'd have done it better and faster and stuff. This is the 3rd level, I think. Yeah, hang on, we'll see now. Yeah. Episode 1, Mission 3. Toxic Refinery. Hang on a minute, Toxic Refinery. Or maybe that is... I was going to say, like, I'm sure all the band names are named after heavy metal bands. And I was thinking, that can't be right. But to be fair, that probably is that probably is the name of a heavy metal band. It is, but once you throw the Electman weapon glitch, you can take down the... Yeah, I've heard about that you, like, pause it at the right time. I've hunkered down and get to work from home, luckily. Ah, that's decent. Bird should be set up to work from home today. Nice. It's what you mean by work from home, Bird, is now you can play Dark Souls 3 from home. But should have phone in the office and say, hey guys, I beat Nameless King today. But yeah, yeah, so I'm going to be doing, that's what I was getting around to, eventually. I'm going to probably be streaming more than I usually do. because it's easier for me to stream than it is for me to record episodes when the kids are around. And also, the kids like getting involved. And, you know, Leah's been asking me to stream stuff with her for ages. You know, she probably wants to stream Fortnite with me or something, or like Mario Kart or something. I mean, maybe we could, me and Leah co-op Cuphead. I don't know. But yeah, like, she wants to get involved, and, you know, Jesus, sometimes it just gets too much. No! Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. Yeah, change weapon is also... It's like it's B on the Xbox, but it's also... It's one of the directions on the D-pad, and I accidentally pressed... I keep sometimes slipping my finger off the D-pad. No! Ah, you are such... Resident Evil demo is technically... What do you mean technically out? Is it out or not? I'm starting to feel like we've met our match here, but we've still got an hour to go. We've still got an hour for me to get past this level. And I've come close a couple of times. Little sister's already home from school and won't go back until the end of next month, the earliest. Oh dear. How old's your little sister? I'm where with Scouse, but with Scouse video in the background, so that's, yeah, well, there you go. What more could you ask for, Claudio? Probably struggle to get past this level as well. One thing I'll say is that you're definitely onto something with the speedrun. Yeah, I think it's hard, isn't it, though? It's like, if I speedrun too much, imagine actually working. Outrageous. Should have a Mario Kart stream so we can... Yes, we should. What if you try to outrun the enemies? Well, I can outrun the enemies. I can't outrun bullets. That's the issue. But yeah, I definitely think when it comes to getting back, you know, after picking up the blue key and just getting back out of there, I think I just need to do it as fast as just go. Get out of my way. I'm just going to take that. Thank you. I need to get from like the blue key room back to like the blue key door, you know, in the main hallway, as fast as possible, because it just feels like no matter what I do, there's just an enormous amount of enemies by the time I get back here. I'm convinced not only are they respawning, but they're breeding. By the time I get back here, there's just so many. Right, get out the way, get out the way. Bang. Nope. It did the same to me. No. Just lost a bunch of health. Didn't enjoy that. Right. We're just going to go. Thank you. Oh, that was nice. Dead. Shut down all restaurants where I am and banned any events with more than 10 people. Wow, that's good. It's good. I know it's it is like, I know it's frustrating and it's kind of for some people, and it's like, you know, it's an inconvenience and whatever, but really, come on. Like, it's just for a few weeks, and, you know, it's going to save people's lives, and, like, a bit of inconvenience to save someone's life. Easy peasy. No! Luckily, I don't tend to go to events of over 10 people anyway, so I'm a bit of a recluse. I'm not that bad. Although, I assume, I mean, I guess a supermarket is not an event, but it is an outing with more than 10 people. So, I mean, I guess supermarkets are still open, as long as they don't hold any. As long as they haven't got karaoke on. Excuse me, sir. Oh yes, took that shotgun out. Shotgun guy out. Oh no! Oh, he missed! He missed! What an amateur! What a loser! Right, let's just get the hell out of here. No! Oh! No, the door's closed! I'm gonna be dead by the time it gets open again. Yeah, that was Oh, 11. Okay, so that's potentially an annoying age. Or potentially, you know, not. Just run shoot hit scanners? What? I don't even know what that means. Shoot hit scanners. Of what? I was talking about, you know, basically kill people with guns. Yeah, I mean, that is my kind of main. Okay, maybe I should just... Oh, forget it. You know you've gone wrong when you shoot a barrel in your own face. It's out in Australia, midnight here, do I believe? Oh, I see. Okay, so it's technically out in some places. I see what you mean, though. Wait until you get to the next level. It's the one I'm thinking of, Scouse. It's going to drive you absolutely insane. I like that you think I'm going to even make it there. You'll need a blue and yellow key for the supercharge. Oh, look at Emma with the Emma with the skills. I didn't even know there was a yellow key. Is there a yellow key in this? I thought there was only a blue key in this level. Boom. Right, move out the way. Move out the way! Ah, didn't enjoy that or that. Okay, so the goal here is to take out people who... Basically, take out the people who have guns. La la! I gotta say, this is an awfully... I don't know. Try look up and aim at the secret exit switch. What? What? You can't look up? What are you talking about? There were no save states here. The only thing allowed is takeout or delivery. Yeah, can't cancel one, can you? Yeah, I still have to go to work tomorrow. Ah. In my country, they have limited to 40 people, but big malls and cinemas are still open. That's like, I mean, malls I don't know, but cinemas have got to be like one of the worst, like, kinds of places. Because, you know, it's just like a bunch of people in a really confined space. All sat really close to each other. And also, it's one of those things that's like totally... I mean, obviously, going to the cinema's cool, but it's really unnecessary, isn't it? Like I can get why they wouldn't want to stop people going to the supermarket or whatever. People need food. Like, you need food. You need toiletries or whatever, you know? But you really, really can live without going to the cinema for a couple of weeks. I mean, seriously. Like, if you can't survive a couple of weeks without going to the cinema, there's something wrong. I mean, maybe cinemas should just do a thing where they just say, hey, like, you know, because I guess there might be some people, like, films don't stay on at the cinema for that long, especially if they're not that popular. So maybe they should just go, hey, you know, everything, what's on is on hold. You know, if there's a film you want to watch, don't worry. You know, it'll be on in 2 weeks' time or 3 weeks' time as well. Like, we're not going to get rid of it or whatever. I'm not sold on this speedrun tactic anymore. I don't know. Like, I felt like I was doing better when I was actually killing people. Dude, try jumping. Supermarkets probably have queues outside, limited people inside. Yeah, lovely. Just wait outside and get it. Save incrementally if you do well. Nah, I don't want to be I can't do save states, I'm afraid. I mean, if I could do save states, I'm pretty confident. I mean, I can do them. I'm choosing not to because, you know, it removes... You know, if I'm going to make it like, oh, you know, big challenge streams, then I kind of need to, you know, maintain the actual challenge of the game. Like, if I do save states, I'm extremely confident I would have already beaten this level. Just because it's so easy to just kind of, like, get lucky every once in a while, and then just, like, you know, you glue together all the lucky bits, and you're off. What I'm trying to do is just hope that all the lucky bits just fall into place in one in one consecutive run. Because it ain't gonna be skill that gets me through. Just spraying. Can't wait to get the minigun, which I believe is on the next level. Actually, I remember the next level. I don't even think the next level's that hard, Al. I mean, granted, I haven't done it on Nightmare before, and every level is hard when you put it on Nightmare, but I don't remember it being... Oh, God! You can't spudge gun people in my face, man! Oh! Jeez. Please just die. Oh, 8%. No! Come on, I'm so close to it. I can smell it. There it is. There it is. And another 47%. Come on. I mean, I could. Oh, he's chomping on my face. I could proper just try and run this one, but like run this. Oh, come on! Absolute trash. Peers in my face. Oh yeah, I can. I am physically able to do save states. I'm just choosing not to. Hey, who's getting the salt out? It's Hyper. Salty. You ran past the big wad of armor. Oh, did I? There it is. I don't even. Do you know how much of a difference does armor make? Like, I never. Like. I like genuinely, like it's a genuine, like how much of a difference does it, like what does it do? Because it's never something that I've bothered collecting, but well, I collect it when I just kind of go past it for the sake of it sometimes, but I'm never like, oh, gotta get armor, whereas I am like, oh, gotta get health. You know, is it like, am I majorly missing out? I mean, I assume it's not as good as health, but... Well, yeah, I know that, Al. I assume it does reduce how much damage I take. I just mean, like, is it like a noticeable difference that you'd really care about, or is it, like, insignificant? There we go. Oh, I'm just blowing up barrels of fun. There we go. We're gonna try and take these. Oh no! Screwed it all up. It's all over. It's all over. We need to do this like so fast because I need to get in and out before the entire like everyone respawns. Oh god! Look at this. There's no way that these are just the guys that were originally there. It's like 50 enemies there. Oh, come on! Go away. Oh. Just need to get out. There we go. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, thankfully one of them killed some of the other ones and then killed me. It absorbs a third of damage. Oh, okay. That's pretty decent. Ah, you're too speedy speedrunning? Slow the speed down. Going to movies is something I usually do for my sanity, though, just to get myself out the house. Oh, yeah, no, I totally get it. And you know, going to the movies is cool. But I just mean, like, you know, for the sake of, you know, a couple of weeks or whatever. But yeah, I mean, there are definitely going to be people who kind of... I saw someone discussing this the other day. You know, there's going to be people, especially like elderly people, who are the ones who, like, for us, and I know everyone's got their own set of rules. Every country's doing it different. that, like, we've said, or our governments have said something like, although they haven't said it's like mandatory or anything, it's just a recommendation, which is pretty garbage. I mean, I suppose to some extent they've got to be recommendations. It's not martial law, is it? We're not living in North Korea. But like, they've recommended that, I think it's people who are over 70 self-isolate for 12 weeks. And yeah, so, you know, people were just discussing about how, you know, that's, like, not that you shouldn't do it, because, you know, you've got to think of your physical health, but also, you know, that cannot be, like, I think that's probably, oh, Jesus, it's like rain and fireballs. That's got to be, like, bad for your mental health, I would have thought. Especially, particularly if you're, like, alone. I mean, it's not so bad if you can, like, you know, if you can self-isolate with your husband or your wife, or you can self-isolate with whatever, a roommate, then it's not so bad. But if you're self-isolating for 12 weeks on your own, I know we've all got telephones and stuff, but still, everyone can, you know, you can do Skype or whatever, but it's like, I don't know, it's a pretty long time without human contact. Again, you know, I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, but you know, there are downsides to it, obviously. Maybe when it's all over, we should have a big, should be like big parties in the streets for everyone to get back out, functioning in the world again. Bow, bow, bow. Oh yeah. 99% until I said it. About a second later, it was 83. Oh. No. I mean, I'm realising how garbage the imps' fireballs are. They just don't know wonder. Matt is all about ignoring the fireball, the imps. They just don't do any damage. It's all about the shotgun, guys. Oh, lovely. No. You know, I would just take out the shotgun, guys, but I need to somewhat clear a path. Otherwise, you know, you walk through a corridor and you've got literally, like, you know, 6 guys in a circle around you. Doesn't matter what kind of guys they are, you're not getting out of there. See, I feel like the gods have shined on me this time, and just shined on me? That's not the word, is it? That's not the phrase. I don't know what the word is. But I feel like the gods have smiled on me, maybe. Smiled on me. I think so. Whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I could save it now if I was going to be cheeky, but I'm not going to be cheeky. I'm going to do it legit. Because I'm hardcore. Oh yeah, that was a good attempt. Hopefully that door just closes behind me, and then that's at least the last of anyone coming from behind me. Oh god. Oh! Oh, this was not a wise idea. Damn it! I took a gamble and thought, right, let's get the stairs going, because the stairs take ages to you know, go and slowly lift up. And I thought, if I get them starting, then I can kind of make a run for it. I can't self-isolate unless the talk of giving everyone some financial assistance goes through. Yeah, I know. I was going to say it's different in... it's different in every country, and B, it's different in every, like, person's circumstances as to kind of, you know, what you can afford to do. Well, I imagine a very small, select group of very nice companies are happy to continue paying wages, but they're going to be in a small minority, I would imagine, the ones willing to do that. Whoa. Ooh. Anyone play Dungeon Keeper? It just reminds me of the imps. The imps were like the worker drones in a Dungeon Keeper. quality game, like a you know, like a real-time strat keeper where you wear a dungeon keeper. You kind of like an evil overlord who oh, come on, die, you beast. Running your own little evil lair. It's, you know, I always thought it was cool as a kid because it was like they kind of actively said, like, you know, you're the bad guy. And generally you don't play games as the bad guy, like, ever. Even now, it's so rare. I mean, I guess you kind of the bad guy in like GTA or whatever, but even then they always kind of, even when you're like the bad guy and you're going around killing people, they still kind of try and make out like you're, you know, the bad guy with the heart of gold. You know, you're not that bad really. Oh. Ah. You know what I mean? Like that. Yeah. It's very rare that you play as a pure bad guy. We'll compensate for the social distancing by licking each other when we meet. That'll make up for it. It's like the gods have shat upon me. It is. So close. Hey, Bomb Diggity, how's it going? I know, it's stressing me out. Still in the first episode, yeah. I'm not even... Yamata, welcome to the stream, by the way. I mean, I'll be very happy if I can complete the first chapter. That's the dream. Like, I thought I was pretty good at Doom, and I am, like, but Nightmare is just a completely other level. Like, I mean, if I was playing this on, you know, Hurt Me Plenty, or maybe even Ultraviolence, like, I'd have completed the first chapter in 20-30 minutes, I reckon. But this is not Ultraviolence, this is Nightmare, and it's horrible. It's just it's the respawn, and it's the constantly, like, you've constantly got enemies behind you. At least no matter how hard it is, if they don't respawn, at least you can kind of, like, you know, you pick them off, you slowly clear a path, and at least you know that you've got exactly that, you've got a clear path. In this, you never have a clear path, you know, like, they're just there on you all the time. I don't know where, but it would be a good idea to put causing the monster in fighting. Like, I didn't even realize, does that only happen on Nightmare? I can't remember ever seeing it before, but I can't remember ever seeing it happen before tonight, but they are fighting with each other. It's good. It's definitely helpful in that big, like, corridor, that big, like, open area above the acid. They're definitely helping me out in those places. Like, fighting amongst themselves. And often, like, this shotgun guy. Oh, gee, what the hell? That is bad RNG, that is. Just whacked, just whacked two of the hardest enemies behind me. Out of nowhere, thanks very much. Right, yeah, so the shotgun guys, thankfully, while they're shooting me, they often shoot go them into hitting each other, and they should start. Yeah, they do. They also like to attack me too. Came back, did Scouse beat the game, and now he's on the second run. Beat it twice, Claudio. We're talking about. Snows your lows. You're gonna have to rewind if you want to see me beat the Cyber Demon with fists on Nightmare mode. The Cyber Demon is such a, like, even now is kind of, he's one of the best end of game bosses ever. I remember seeing, like, we had Doom on the PC when I was pretty young, and that was back when, you know, back when PC games, well, back when you still actually got physical PC games, and back when, I don't know if anyone who's kind of old enough to remember, when PC games used to come in boxes that were, like, enormous, like, I don't know, like 10 times the size of, like, a PS4 box or whatever. Stupidly way oversized boxes, completely unnecessary. Usually because they gave a cool big fat instruction book with them. But other than that, it was just empty cardboard. And half the time it was just like, back then it was just floppy disks as well, so there wasn't even much to put in them. But, you know, it looked nice. You wouldn't have been able to fit many on your shelf though, that's for sure. At least fireballs are easier to dodge than guns. Exactly. That's what, yeah, the imps are definitely like the smallest threat of the game, I reckon. My dad still has games I played as a kid on floppy disks. Cyber Demon's super cool. Is the mother spider or the demon who summons fire in Doom 1? Or they debuted? The spider's definitely in Doom 2, I think. Definitely, I think. I'm almost certain the spider's in Doom 2, because I think the spider is the end of game boss of 2. There's 2 different spiders though, isn't there? There's like, there's the one who's got like a minigun, and you fight a couple of them towards like the end levels, and then there's the one who's got like a plasma rifle or whatever, and I think he's the end of game boss of 2. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Oi! I'm just shooting at nothing. Spider Mastermind, that's his name. He was also a really cool boss. I mean, like, I don't know, I've played a lot of I've played a fair few first-person shooters, and you know, over the years and whatever, and still it's a struggle to think of any better bosses than like the Cyber Demon and the Spider Mastermind. They're just really cool, scary. I mean, like, the Cyber Demon has got a rocket launcher for an arm. Doesn't get much better than that. Right, I'm gonna get rid of that acid tank just so that on the way back it's not there. I could do without the stress of potentially running into an acid tank. I'm just gonna go. Whoa! No! Oh, look at this! I can't. It's so random. It's so random. Sometimes I run back through there and there's like a couple of enemies. Sometimes, and you get other times, and like it's like they're having a party. Those boxes were awesome. Yeah, they were massive. I had this game on shareware. Yeah, I mean, this game has existed on like every platform known to man. You can play it, like, I've seen people say you can play it on like a Game Boy and stuff. And people have like put it onto like, people have like added it to like Apple smartwatches, and obviously you can play it on like every single console, including even the Switch. You know, Doom's been on like the SNES. It was on the N64. Pretty sure it was on the 2 Sega consoles. Well, I say the 2 Sega consoles. What I mean by that is the Mega Drive and the Master. No, not the Master. It wouldn't have been on the Master System. Anyway, it's been on a lot. And now it's on the Switch. And I just actually picked it up a while ago. Don't even know why. Because it was like 99p or something. And I just got enticed by the cheapness of it. And I had like some eShop points or whatever. So I can tell myself that it didn't cost anything. Even though that's a lie. Because, you know, it just cost points. Die. 52%. Less than I would like. Do you know what? I'm gonna go for the slow and steady approach, because speedrun approach is not working. So I'm gonna just take my time, and I'm just going to pick them off. I mean, I made my way through here. Surely I can make my way back. I'm going to play this on my Fitbit. You probably can, Bird. You probably can. Aww. You'd have liked them, Hyper. You'd have enjoyed them. Been meaning to find a way to play those again. To play which? Get a new PS1 game and then on the drive, I'll train back home reading the booklet, which was... Oh, I know. Back when it would be like you know, it like lists all the characters, which, I mean, some people might say, oh, spoilers, whatever. But, you know, it lists all like the character names, and it'd be like, you know, he likes cheese and onion crisps, walks on the beach, and, you know, it's just stupid. He's 4'10", his blood type is A. Like, completely useless information. But, you know, and like, but you'd read it and be like, oh, you know, like, you know, you'd see characters and just think, oh, I can't wait to meet, you know, I can't wait to get that character in my team because he looks really cool. There we go. Look at this. The path is clear. I have 4% health. It's fine. At least everyone's dead. 5%. Look at this. Rocking and rolling. 6%. Oh. cheekymonkey. Hey. Double kill. And stabbed in the back by a coward. Super chain gun belongs to the spider mastermind. The anachroton's used to... Oh, okay, there we go. So I knew someone would correct me. Spider mastermind's the end of Inferno and the end of Thy Flesh Consumed. Okay. What's the end game then? I remember there was those big fat guys with rocket launched as well. They weren't like a standalone boss, but I think there was like near the boss or so. Or there was like 4 of them. You had to fight 4 of them, and then a spider came up or something. Getting the shrink wrap off the game took longer than going through the manual. You always got a bit of it in your mouth. Yummy. ScouseMouse. You have to beat this level. I really hope so. Sega 32X. Oh, that had it as well. Jeez. Grandpa was an OG gamer. When I was helping my grandma clean out his office, I found games on floppies bundled with manuals and pages printed with cheat codes and handwritten notes. Ah, good times. The level I was talking about is like 4 levels away. Oh, Jesus. Never gonna make it there, man. Hello, Andrew. How's it going? Reading the Final Fantasy booklets was... Yeah. I mean, when I say that, what I really mean... You know, when I talk about nice booklets, I basically mean like booklets for RPGs. Booklets for RPGs were always the best, and you just kind of, yeah, you just, I don't know, they'd have info about like maybe like there was different status effects in that RPG to other games, and I don't know, it was good. It was always because, you know, it was like the excitement of like you say, like you'd be in the car and driving home or whatever. Not you. Just driving home as a child while reading an instruction book. But no, like you'd be like driving home in the car, and you know you can't play it yet, so that's like as close as you can get to playing it. You can't play it, so you like reading the instruction book is just like, I mean, it's the same kind of thing as like, I mean, it's not quite the same, but like, you know, there's probably people who are like, I don't know, there's probably people who kept going to look at, like, going onto, like, the PS4 store and looking at, like, the storefront for the Final Fantasy VII Remake and just thinking, well, I can't play it, but I can look at the title. You know? And, you know, and there's something weird about that. Oh, what the... Everything was going so well. Have you ever heard of a genre game called roguelike? Oh yeah. I've streamed a bit of Dead Cells, which is roguelike, and I don't think I streamed it, but Enter the Gungeon is quality. Specifically the first one called Rogue, but someone made a Doom roguelike. Oh, okay, cool. Like still in the exact same, like, you know, first person view and everything, but it's just random each time. Find a way to play my old floppy disk games. I have no PC with a floppy drive. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if it's even. I don't even know if you could find a PC these days. Like, obviously you couldn't find one in like a regular shop or whatever. But I don't know. I guess someone out there must own a floppy drive. You would think. Bloody hell, you stupid invisible thing. Wasted about 10 bullets on him. Thankfully, there's so many enemies that you just... ammo's not an issue. Oh, come on. Look at that, man. Can't... There's got to be some rule. Like, no enemies spawning within 5 foot of you. Certainly not like, you know, 1 footstep in front of you. I was planning my attack there, and then he just, like, spawns in my face. Oh, it was top down. Oh, okay. Speaking of top down shooters, Hotline Miami. It's nothing like Doom, just saying, but it's really good. What about you? Half past. What about half past using save states to try and help get past this level? Maybe Mancubus. There we go. That's his name. The fat guy with the rocket launchers. All I ever got were the little instruction books that were in the case of the game rather than the big ones that came in the box. Worst thing was buying your new game early on into a trip to town or whatever. Then you had to, yeah, I know. You're like, Mom, come on, we're done. You bought your clothes. We're going home. So, yeah, I know. I remember that so much. I mean, really, it was a amateur mistake from my mum to, you know, she should have made sure that the last thing we bought was the game. Because yeah, as soon as you bought it, that was it. I was gonna make your shopping trip hell until you took me home. Yeah, and yeah, maybe you're right, Al, about considering the whole save state thing. I could see a different level. It'd be nice to see a different level. I mean, I've got to be careful not to kind of save state myself and back myself into a corner kind of thing, and like, you know, save myself into a state where I can't get out of, if you know what I mean. But I should be fine. I feel like this is kind of like a midway point. If I take these guys out, take the imps out, and then I'll be kind of midway through the level, and I'll have 100% health, which is, you know, as good as it gets in it. Well, 99%. Ditch it, I won't even bother. There we go. Okay. If you bought it last year, you have no peace. Yeah, gotta balance the buying range. Mancubus's cannons actually just fire fireballs, not rockets. If they did fire rockets, those things would splatter you worse than a clean hit from a cyber demon. Yeah. That was top down. No rules. The worst thing. Okay, let's go. Right, so I have saved it, and I'm in the dark. You watch. I won't even need to save it now. I'll just go and beat the level now, and I won't even ever reload it, and then I won't feel like a cheat. Because I'll be like, well, you know, I may have saved it, but I didn't actually load it. Get out of my face. This is such an annoying corridor to be in, and I have no doubt that it's not an accident that they have enemies spawning at both ends of the corridor, which is just like, come on. So it's like I'm trying to fight the guys in front of me while simultaneously falling into the acid, while simultaneously making sure that a guy doesn't appear to my left and a guy doesn't appear to my right. It's tricky. Okay. There we go. Did you use save states, by the way, when you were doing co-op, Al? I guess you probably can't do saves. Can you do saves on co-op? I guess you must be able to, mustn't you? I'm just thinking, like, because obviously you'd have to both reload, but I guess one of you is just like, I guess one of you is just player one or whatever. Oh my god. I should end the stream with me just like blasting through it on Hurt Me Plenty, just to show I can beat the game. Look at that. It just shows the random factor. Is that they just spawned a shotgun guy at the end of the corridor there. And the other times I've loaded it, they haven't spawned a guy there. I mean, I suppose that just adds to the difficulty, doesn't it? You literally do not know what you're going to get. There we go. I mean, I'm at 100%. I mean, oh, well, I was. Enjoy it while it lasts. Saving does reset the RNG. Ah. Get out of my face. There we go. You're down. Ah! You stupid invisible thing. Trying to rush here. There we go. Oh, man. This guy's just gonna slow. Arrgh! Can't believe I got hit by him. That's outrageous. There we go. Oh, lovely. They just timed their shotgun shot so that it went right as I opened the door. You should use more grenades. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a grenade. So yeah, I'm going to be doing. I did mention it earlier. Hit a peak of 16 viewers just now. Impressive. Yeah, I was. Well, actually, I saw it was 18 at one point. Which, yeah, I know. Like, times are hard now. Nobody watches anymore. But yeah, like 18 is like it's crazy because I can remember when the channel was way. Oh, come on, guys, go home. Take a day off. 7, I think, Claudio. I want to say 7. Like, I'm just talking about like chapter 1. But yeah, I remember like way back when I like when the channel was way smaller, and I was streaming. I mean, okay, it's a popular game, but whatever. And I was streaming Ocarina of Time, and that was like, you know, there was like 25 people there all the time, sometimes 30. I always remember Edible Incredible, like did like a stream raid in the fight. Just, I mean, I don't think he knew that I was about to end the game, but he happened to like raid us just as I was like heading into the Ganondorf fight at the end, and yeah, and obviously he's an exclusively Zelda streamer, so it was a pretty good time to bring over a load of Zelda fans. I think I've got a feeling that is where Hyper. I'm pretty sure it was where Hyper and where Malin both came from. And I want to say that's maybe where Josh came from as well. But yeah, only 7. Yeah, I mean 7 in the first chapter. I think it's 7. It's 7 or 8. It's not. It's definitely not more than 7 or 8. Oh, of course, you came from Reddit. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you always. Yeah, we've had this discussion a few times that you came from Reddit, because it always like blows my mind that anyone came from Reddit. I gave up kind of ever posting about YouTube on Reddit, because it either gets ignored or you get like torn to shreds. Come on. Shouldn't be this hard. I mean, it should be. It's Nightmare. It should be exactly this hard. 16%. Whoa. What? I mean, I should really be picking up these little blue vials, shouldn't I? I mean, every little helps and all that, especially when you're on Nightmare. Yeah. I think there's 8 and a few secret ones. Okay. I mean, I think I must have, you know, in response to Claudio, I think I must have posted it in, like, you know, the Zelda fan edit or whatever. So, I guess it's not a surprise that that Hyper was around there. Oh, they've spawned behind me. 32. Oh, yeah, across all the episodes. Yeah. As he gets shot by a zombie man. Okay. It would be so nice if I could complete this level. I need to pick myself some... I don't know. Actually, no, I don't. I was going to say I need to pick myself some easier challenges, but then that would take away from the whole point. You know, there's no point in me being like, oh, can I beat Cuphead? It's like, yeah, I know I can. You know. And it needs to be something where I genuinely don't know if it's possible for me to do it. It needs to be something that I haven't done before. And that is very hard. Jesus. Posting the Majora's Mask sub specially, which is how it got my attention because there aren't loads of posts there. Ah, okay. Oh wow, you'd never watched the live stream before that. Wow. I've won you over. That's really cool. I'm sure you've told me that before. I'm sure you have. Because I remember thinking at the time how cool it was. Oh! It's, you know, it's like one of the coolest things about all this is the whole... I know it sounds really cheesy and people say it all the time, but it really is like the whole, you know, the community of people that you, like, shove it up your ass. Yeah, not the community. No, but like, yeah, like, I just, you know, I chat to you guys now on the Discord and stuff, like, tons. Like, you know, I'm online chatting to someone on the Discord. Probably too much. Oh, look at that for RNG. And then I get it thrown back in my face. Aw. Xbox Ultimate Doom has an exclusive level 10. Ooh, what's Ultimate Doom? Is that the version we've got? You might never have paid attention if you hadn't mentioned you were going in blind. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the thing. I think Majora's Mask is like quite... I don't want to say niche, because it's not niche. It's you know, it's a Zelda game, and it's a popular Zelda game. It's just not like, you know, it's less popular than like the big hitters. And there's probably not that many people. Like, quite often it's quite cool when I get to do like a... It's quite cool when I get to do like a blind playthrough of like Final Fantasy VI or Chrono Trigger or Majora's Mask or Skyward Sword even. Because usually, like, most people are going to fit into two categories. Either they're kind of the right age to have played it at the time and they've played it already, so they can't do a blind playthrough. Or they're not the right age to have played it at the time. You know, they're too young to have been around at the time. But because of, you know, as a result of that, I mean, and this is a slight stereotype because it's not true 100%, but then because they're like, you know, I don't know, 16 years old, they're not interested in playing Chrono Trigger because they're just like, oh, look at the graphics. You know what I mean? So, like, people are either, like, generally, anyone who's my age has already played Chrono Trigger. They've already played Final Fantasy VI and blah, blah, blah. So, it's, you know, you probably don't get that many people doing blind plays of them. Blind playthroughs of them because, like, as I say, people have either already played them before or they don't want to play them. Whereas I just missed out on lots of games. I don't know, it's weird how, like, there's every single person has got, like, a bunch of games that, you know, there's a selection of games that, you know, people say, like, oh, everyone's got to play that game. You know, whether it's like, you know, I'd never played Super Metroid before. I never, ever, ever, not even touched it at all. I'd not touched Super Metroid before doing YouTube. And you know, that would be definitely one of the ones on the list of like, you know, gotta play this game, whatever. There's every single person had. There's like a list of games that's like everyone's like, oh, you gotta play Chrono Trigger, gotta play Final Fantasy VII, gotta play Super Metroid, gotta play, you know, Super Mario World or whatever. You know, there's these games that are like must plays, and every single person, almost, will have not played some of them. Like, you know, everyone, there's always like a, you know, a big hitter that you just never got around to or whatever. And you know, so there'll always be that one game where people are like, oh my god, you haven't played this? What's wrong with you? You're a disgrace. Are you even a gamer? But yeah, I have missed. God damn it, things were going well until I threw myself in the green. Getting complacent. It's like I don't even know you anymore, Al. Do you know what my favorite? I really like the guy in Metroid. You know the guy. You know the main character. I'm joking. I have 7% health. And you are dead. And so are you. I wish I knew how to get the yellow key that Emma was telling me about. So that I could get that 200 thing. Have you played Zelda 2? That's probably the hardest Zelda game if you want a challenge. I have. I actually streamed it and beat it in maybe one night, maybe 2 nights. I have played that a ton though. Like a ton. I played it. In fact, I've played, by the way, every single Zelda game on... Well, that's not true. I have played every single console Zelda game on the channel except the very first one on the NES. I'm kind of half tempted to play it just for kind of the completionness of saying I've played every Zelda game on the channel, or every console Zelda game on the channel. But I from what I know of it, it's the kind of Zelda game where, because I haven't completed it myself before. It's the kind of Zelda game where I'd probably need to sit there with a walkthrough because it's just stupid. It's like, oh my god, didn't you know you were supposed to burn the 4th bush from the left even though they all look identical? Like, you know, and that's where the dungeon is. Like, it's, you know, some of the stuff in it is absolutely mental that you would never figure out in a million years. I mean, Zelda 2's hard, but at least you know where you're going. I love Zelda 2, by the way. Zelda 2 is like such an underrated game. I think a lot of people just think, oh, it's too hard. And that's the fair, you know, if you don't like your games hard, then, you know, that's fair to say I don't like it because of that. But I think it gets hard done by because people don't like that it's hard. And I actually don't think that it's as hard as people say. I think it starts. I think there's a particularly hard bit. Oh god. I'm just kind of hanging here for a minute until the stairs come up. Oh! Get the health. Get the other health. Is there an enemy waiting for me? No, there isn't. Get the armor. Get the health. Make it. Oh, yes! Not even bother. That did a slight save state there. Slight. Oh, it was only a slight one. Half a save state. But I didn't actually have to reload, so I didn't even make use of it. My god, kills 93%. I think I went over 100%. I killed everyone about 3 times. Slight. Save. This one's a legit save. We made it to level 4, peeps. You mean green, Mario? You hate Zelda and you never played Metroid Al? I'll forgive you because of Lost Odyssey. Yeah, no, I was joking, Matt. I was joking. I am fully aware that oh God. What time has he done to Claudio? What's happened? 1 or 2 save states are passable. Right, let's see how far we get. Let's see if we can have I missed a joke or something? I hope this is like jokey banter. Outrageous. Jokey banter. Drop my phone. Hang on a minute. I suspect as Claudio just like massively insulted like Dragon Age or something. Or I don't know. I'm trying to think what he could have said that would enrage Emma. Don't understand that argument when we... Oh, you mean Zelda 2? Oh. Well, I mean, I mean, you did. And, I don't know, yous must have been really good. I don't know. Like... Oh, man. At least I got the thingy gun. Which I've now lost. Cheers, Mollis. How does one undo a boo-boo? You have to wait 300 seconds, I'm afraid. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, there must have been... I suppose, I don't know. Well, I agree that it isn't that hard. Like, I think the big kind of like stumbling block... Whoa, jeez. The big stumbling block was getting to, like, through Death Mountain, I think. Because it just, I don't know, it just... I don't know if it was long or what. It just seemed like getting through Death Mountain was hard. There we go. Oh god, I didn't even know he was there. Claudio will be preparing his monologue. I mean, genuinely, what happened? He's probably in the Discord now, seething. I mean, he's probably right here seething. You just can't say it. Yeah, I mean, there was, because there were, I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, there were games like, you said to me that you weren't, you said to me, I'm talking to David now, which, by the way, is my brother, if anyone doesn't know. You said to me that you knew I had no chance of completing Ghouls and Ghosts. I knew I had no chance. Like, I don't know, we didn't have that as a kid, so I assumed, I don't know if you played it at like a mate's house or something, but yeah, there was no chance of me completing that. That's like, now that's a hard game. That's a game that is just like bordering on unfair. See, like I remember thinking that Turtles wasn't that hard as well, but that's one that everyone says is like super hard. You know, do you remember Turtles and you had to like swim through the dam and all that shenanigans? Thankfully, oh god. I was going to say, thankfully, I know the path through here. I know the exact... I've played this game a lot, and I know the exact way to go. Just got to get rid of the enemies first. Accidentally whacked you with the banhammer. Sorry, Al, you're out. Turtles was hard, I think. We got to the end of the game boss, but never. Yeah, it was in the Technodrome. The Technodrome was stupid. Like, I think getting to the end of it was like getting to the end of game boss. I thought was harder than doing it. The end of game boss is Shredder, but you have to like fight the Technodrome and then you went inside it. Man, it's like, this is like, I mean, I'm pretty good at dodging, but this is just absurd. 28%, I think that's like an all-time high. getting to this point of the level. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Let me do this. Grab that health. You gotta keep moving because everyone's respawning. Man, get away! Oh, they're behind me as well, aren't they? Oh, that's just ridiculous. I'm in like a long corridor with a bunch of enemies in front of me and a bunch of enemies behind me because they keep respawning. Like what? I'm just. It's mental. Like I'm just in a really thin corridor with enemies at both ends, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Whoa! Yeah, that's a lot of fireballs. And Drexel bust. That trip to Bahamas ain't paying for itself. What have I missed? My phone dropped, so I grabbed it and I tapped something. Oh, okay. Hey, Rebel Scum. How's it going? Speaking of that, speaking of Rebel Scum, I'm going to be back to playing Jedi Fallen Knight on Jedi Fallen Order even on Friday. I can't wait to get back into that. Like, annoyingly, I kind of left off. Like, annoyingly for me, I left off at a place where I was kind of like inside a dungeon and I couldn't really do anything. Because I would have, you know, I would have like played it in the week and stuff and like went around collecting treasure chests and you know, just, you know, getting collectibles and maybe like earning a bit of experience to get a couple of skill points or whatever. Like because I enjoyed playing the game, so I'd have just kind of went and had a little mess around. But I happened to have left off like inside a dungeon, no enemies, middle of nowhere. Like I just can't do anything while I'm there, so I'm gonna have to kind of play it next time, and then hopefully I'll leave off somewhere where I kind of have access to traveling. Oh man, this is horrendous. Whoop! Oh no. Just stopping by, I'd have to go soon. Alright, no worries, scum. It's always gonna make me laugh, that. Do you know what? I'm gonna have one more go, and then I'm gonna quickly blast through the game on, just so we get to see the end of the game. Oh! I tell you what, I didn't fight any of them, and I got through this section of the level with more health than I've ever got through, just by running. Maybe that is the key. 43%. Oh! Ah! 15%. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. Then you must publicly announce it. I cannot beat it. Couldn't. Yeah, I will. I couldn't beat the last one either. Do you know what? I think maybe a shotgun would get through these faster. There we go. Okay, this is a personal best. I'm dead. Whatever. Right. I'm going to show you how it's done. Don't worry, it'll only take me 15 minutes. That was way nicer than what I would have done. Back to the bit of Master of Puppets there for the background music. Best song in the game. Go this way, which opens... Oh, get out of my face. Which opens the secret passage. And then you swoop in, you get the shotgun. Cheers, buddy. Oh. See, you don't have to do that in Nightmare because there's just so many shotgun guys around that you can just grab a shotgun from there. This is a jam. It is. Yeah, I mean, the difference, honestly, the difference in difficulty between this and Nightmare is just astronomical. Like, yeah, just indescribable how easy this is compared to Nightmare. What? And I don't know, I can't quite, I mean, obviously the respawning thing is a pretty big deal. And obviously there are more enemies here. I don't know, it's everything. I'm subscribed to the channel but can't use the emotes. What? What? That's not right. You're definitely, like, that can't be right. Look at that. No enemies in my face the second I walk out the door. See, the thing is, now that I'm back on the kind of the difficulty that I know the enemy placement like perfectly, so I never get caught out. On Nightmare, I didn't know where. I mean, forget the fact that, you know, they randomly appear at times. Even without that, I just didn't know where any of them were ahead of time. Not like that's the excuse. That's not the reason I didn't beat it. I didn't beat it because there's too many enemies. They do too much damage to you. They keep coming back to life. It's too hard. The member symbol isn't there. Oh god, yeah, it's not. That's really weird. I mean, I didn't check beforehand because I rarely do. But like, I remember I said the other week that it like accidentally expired or whatever. But then you turned it back on because then you got the kind of notification came up to say like Bird has become a member or whatever. I don't know, maybe it's, unless, I don't know, is it like you do it like automatically renew through PayPal or something? Maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe YouTube does not like your payment method. I do not like your payment method. Claudio is back! First I got banned, now Bird gets promoted. Scary times. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, like, I mean, I should have paid attention to what time I started this at, just for the purposes of seeing, but I'm, like, I always said, I've never timed myself, but I always said that I thought I could probably beat this game in 10 minutes. Ah! Hey! Bird is back to being a pro mouse! Thank you so much, Bird. I appreciate the support, I really do. Hello. Whoa! Jesus! Whoa! Let me clear the path so I can get... I know where I've got to go. Just gotta... There we go, have some of that boy. I'm gonna get health and the yellow key around here. See, I was quite close to the end, because all I had to do was get through to the end of that corridor, yellow key, up the lift, bish bosh, done. Whoop whoop. I'm blazing through this. Is the difficulty before Nightmare? It's the next one down, but it's kind of like what I would call the default. Well, it is the default. It's like if you just went to, this is what the cursor starts on, kind of thing. But yeah, it's so easy. Like, well, I say it's so easy. Like, I'm sure that, you know, if I got my daughters to have a go or whatever, they wouldn't just blast through it. It's only so easy because I've played it loads, and you know, I mean, for a start, I'm not going to get lost. Like, I know the fastest possible routes. I know exactly where to go in what order and all that stuff. And it's just not that hard. You having a giraffe? About what about it not being hard? What now? What? Oh. Wait, wait. Pull the lever. Jesus. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god. This is punishment for saying it was easy. I'm gonna get out of it though. I'm gonna... No! I got binned for a minute there. Now we got binned for 5 minutes. I don't know why. Screw it. Screw it. I'm done. I'm done. Oh. Health and dental insurance? Right. I'm done, peeps. I'm done. I failed yet again. The answer to the question is no, I cannot beat it. Look, I've got Doom 2, Doom 2016. Bash out some Celeste. Celeste's a monster of a game. I don't know if you've played, because you were talking about it earlier, Claudio. If you haven't played Celeste, get on it. Should I stream that? Ace's favourite game. This is Final Fantasy 15. Mate said it's his all-time favourite game. I think I offended Green Mario. I think it was a misclick. I don't know. Got some trash on here via the Xbox Gold freebies. Anyway. Thank you everyone for coming along. It's been a way more... Oh, don't turn it off yet. Way more active stream than usual. Loads of people here, loads of new names, loads of chat. Thank you again for sponsoring Bird. It's really appreciated. Failed yet again. Maybe next time we'll do better. Like, I think, what do you reckon? I think that next time should be... I think next time I'm not going to throw another option in, because each time I throw a new option into the poll, sometimes the same option keeps losing over and over again. Okay, so I'm thinking the next one is I'm going to put it up to a poll again. But all right, well, I mean, okay, let's face it. It is going to be Mario Lost Levels. I'm going to put it up to a poll, but the poll options are going to be Mario Lost Levels and Ninja Gaiden. And based on this week's poll, Ninja Gaiden got 1 vote, which was Claudio. And Mario Lost Levels got like 7 or whatever. So unless there's some big swing, some big turnaround, we're playing Mario Lost Levels. But if we do Mario Lost Levels next time, then I'll definitely do Ninja Gaiden the time after that. And yeah, maybe Mega Man 1 as well could be one for the future. But yeah, so yeah, I'll put the poll up between those two. Whichever one wins is next. Whichever one loses is the next one after that. And then we'll have to get thinking of, oh, that was another one people wanted me to do. That's definitely I'm gonna do that soon. Okay, so yeah, I'll do Mario Lost Levels, then Ninja Gaiden, assuming that's how the vote goes, and then after that I'm gonna do Street Fighter. I don't know if my brother is still here, David. David absolutely smashed me. Like, he's so much better than me at Street Fighter. It was crazy. I think I've told this story before that Street Fighter. I want to try, and the next one is going to be Street Fighter 2 Turbo on maximum difficulty and see if I can beat it. Yeah, I remember I kind of brought my like SNES Mini home for Christmas, and you know, me and my brothers and whatever were all back home for Christmas, and I brought the SNES Mini home, and I thought, you know, I showed it to David and whatever, and I was like, you know, yeah, you know, because the SNES is the thing we grew up playing, and obviously, and he doesn't play games much anymore, so I thought, oh, you know, this is my chance to batter him, like, because he always used to batter me at Street Fighter, and I thought, you know, this is my chance, and I don't know, he hasn't played games for years, and he absolutely battered me. I couldn't believe it. Like, he instantly just seemed to remember. He could remember all the moves, and he was just like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I thought with all my years of practice of, you know, just games in general, and the fact that he hasn't played one for a long time, but nope, still got it. He absolutely battered me at Street Fighter. But yeah, so that's gonna be Superior Lambert. Don't dare. We can't have that. But yeah, anyway, cheers guys. I'll see you all later. Have a good one, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit.